Olive Oatman was traveling with her family in 1851 near the Gila River when they were suddenly and viciously attacked by the Yavapai, and this became known as the Oatman Massacre. Olive Oatman was 14 years old when she was taken by the Yavapai, along with her little sister Mary Ann, who was only 7. The rest of her family had been killed except for their older brother Lorenzo. During the Oatman Massacre, Lorenzo was beaten badly and tossed over a bluff and thought to be dead like the rest of their family. But somehow Lorenzo survived. And not only did he survive, he would spend the next 5 years searching for his sisters. Olive Oatman and her sister Mary Ann were treated very badly by the Yavapai for a year straight until they were traded to the Mojave people. The Mojave took Olive and Mary Ann in as one of their own and seemed to treat them a lot better, given their conditions. However, little Mary Ann could not hang in there, and eventually she passed away. Olive Oatman was allowed to bury her according to their customs by the Mojave, and then Olive Oatman was given a tattoo that ran from her mouth to her chin. This was a symbol of someone who had been adopted by the Mojave tribe, and she would become known as the girl with the blue tattoo. Lorenzo never gave up hope to find his sisters. Although little Mary Ann had passed away in 1856, he was finally able to save Olive Oatman, as she was ransomed and returned to white society. Following her release from captivity, she settled down and got married and lived in Texas, a mostly quiet life with the occasional lectures and charity work. And she would often think of little Mary Ann. Mary Ann had passed away while with the Mojave people as they suffered famine during a drought. She was 10 or 11 years old, and this weighed heavily upon Olive, and I'd wager to say at times she suffered in silence. What Olive had been through can only be described as unimaginable. And Lorenzo, who fought like hell to fight his way back from a certain death to find his sisters, only to realize that one of them had been lost forever. The Oatman Massacre is a tragic chapter in American history, and it is one that should always be told. It is a cautionary tale as to how life truly was in the American West. Olive Oatman passed away in 1903 at the age of 65. She is buried with her husband in Sherman, Texas.